And welcome back, everyone, to more Extella. Hopefully the bitrate's fixed. We'll see if it is or isn't. That's why, if you guys were wondering, like, the fight scenes, Extella just... YouTube's, like, bitrate itself just doesn't process Extella well for the fights. So yeah, as you guys noticed, new background. Very, very ominous looking background. So, if you remember last time, we beat a Skandar. That's what we did. That's the extent of what we've done at this point in time. So, with that being said, I guess we should go ahead and start. And play out to those scenes. Because we should be right in the middle of one. Also, by the time this video comes out, hopefully everybody has had a good Halloween rerun. Kind of a dead weekish hot thing in fate.
ご苦労だった。お前からの援護の一つもなかったが、マスターとしては十分役に立った。相応に疲労しているだろう。ゆっくりと休め。無論、あちらでだが。
After winning the battle, we were welcomed back home with empty silence. It couldn't hurt for Altera to gather her new recruits in this room. Specifically, could she maybe call the King of Conquerors in here?
無駄に控えさせるつもりはない。かの王が戦う時が来れば、その時に招集する。ここは未明領域だ。私と私のマスターであるお前しか居続けることはできない。
Just the two of us. That makes sense. If this is the Umbral Stars territory, it would be hard for even a top servant to materialize, or to keep materializing here. After all, this place belongs to the world's greatest enemy. So, Altera has no friends in battle.
なんだ。私に言いたいことがあるなら、言ってみろ。なら石室へ戻れ。必要が来ればまた
Back to our
出陣
cage
に
we
なる。
go.
魔力の回復もお前の重要な役目だ。いいな。マスター。
Prisoner. Prisoner or not, I am her master. I can channel mana and use command spells. Even if it's not exactly the same in her case, the principles are still similar. Uh-oh. You guys, I don't know if you're aware, but my battery is almost depleted. Which isn't good. Time to, I guess charge it. Okay, we're back with it charged. I can't believe this controller died. Oh well, that's what I get for not charging it every night, I guess. So maybe there's something I can do for the world. Not necessarily something heroic per se, but we went through a wormhole. Ultra wormhole.
お帰りなさい。私のマスター。無事に戻ってくれましたね。ごめんなさい。たくさん魔力を使わせてし
Man,
まっ
Time
て。
Altera is really nice.
戦う時はいつも全力ですから、あなたには時にきつい思いをさせてしまうかもしれません。でも、どうかご安心を。魔力
Just enough to survive
してし
on.
まったりはしません。外の私は少し怖かったかもしれないけれど、優しくしますから。そういう風に気をつけますね。
Her choice of words make it sound as like they are two different people. Everything about hero Altera, especially in battle, is the opposite of her. Her expressions, her body language, even her tone of voice. But they both have that same divine look to them, even in those same red eyes. Okay, so I just now noticed this. It has nothing to do with this game. For those that have been like following me for like the last few days, it's been actually the last few weeks. My monitor has had a line going down through it, which means the pixels are bad. That being said, I just now noticed today, those lines, or that one line, it's just one pixel line, Not here. So that means my monitor fixed itself, I guess. So, cool. Don't have to worry about buying a new monitor. Anyways. Her gentle manner stirs something inside me. Something small, hesitant feeling. Even though I know she's an enemy monster. That's harsh, Hakuno. Maybe she and I should talk more. But the bits and pieces of my memory are warning me. Saying I should fight, be suspicious of her, be afraid of her, fulfill my duty. If I really have become her master, I should try to control and subdue her any way I can. What an option here. No, I'll hold off. Even if she does call herself the enemy, and even if she did just defeat one of the world's greatest protectors. Whichever Altera she is, I can still talk to her. Even Hero Altera, as much as she acts like a killing machine, still has feelings. I think.
どうかされましたか? あ、もしかして疲れてしまってます?
Super exhausted. You don't know how many raid bosses I've killed today, Altera. Speaking of which, I've been playing Genshin Impact like non-stop today, because it's Saturday. I had to do some errands earlier. But I finally dipped my toes into the co-op and did some boss fights. Man, those boss fights are fun in co-op. Way more fun than single player. Sucks that you're capped on resin though. Very unfortunate. See? We can talk like this. We can share our ideas and our opinions and our feelings. Then maybe...
ごめんなさい。これに入れちゃいますね。少しは回復の効果もあるはずですから。
Our little micro cage. If you were wondering what that pole was earlier, that's what it was for.
念のために言っておきますね。もうあなたには必要ないかもしれませんが、すれ違いは悲しいですから。私のマスター、私の虜。あなたにはこれからも今日のように外で戦ってもらいます。もちろんもう一人の私と一緒です。決して逆らわないでください。逆らったらあなたの電脳体を
That sounds painful.
破壊します。私は通常の英霊とはあり方が異なる。仮にマスターを失っても
You don't have
い
independent
くらか
action.
体力を多く消費するだけで活動は可能だ。
It looks like I should forget everything I know about how masters and servants work together. I'm the one who will have to obey her. Controlling her with command seals is out of the question.
自分の命の保護を最優先にする。
You guys, look at her
それは
Sharingan.
人間でしょ。その本能に従ってください。何も恥じ得ることではないはずですよね。私を恐れようと嫌おうと、ええ、一向に構いません。ですが、あなたはもう私のマスターです。それをお忘れなきよう。
I will not forget Altera. Look at her. She's using a jutsu. Ah, the imprisonment jutsu. I'm familiar. You know that bed does not look comfortable to sleep on. Also, we absolutely could get out of there. Nope, no you're not, Hakuno. There's definitely holes that you could fit in. Looks like I'm utterly trapped here. I can't go on like this. At this rate, I'll end up helping the Umbral Star, whether I want to or not. I'm out of ideas for now. If I could just get out of this cage. Again, there's plenty of holes that you could get out of. I have to do something as soon as possible. Like, look at those holes. She's watching. She's definitely watching. It's like her eyes are boring a hole in me. Does Titan Altera ever sleep at all? If not, is she just gonna keep staring at me? Titan Altera doesn't seem violent, and she seems willing to talk. But if she keeps me here long enough, she might eventually talk me into helping her destroy the world. Hakuno gonna destroy the world, confirmed. Chapter 2. You'll notice these chapters go by pretty quick. I'm being watched. She's been watching me like this the entire time. The awkward silence. I have no idea what to say, or whether I should say anything, or whether she's even thinking about talking to me. Just like that, all day. Literally, she's been staring at me continuously. With that same smile without ever getting tired or bored. Oh, did I say all day? It's been a week. That's how long it's been since she's beat the King of Conquerors. Yep, 1 week. 7 days, give or take. Space doesn't work the same way in here as it does outside, but time still does. And here we are. Same cavern, same treasures on the floor, same cage, same time. I want out. Staring at the same 4 walls for at least for the last 7 days has given me an incredible case of cabin fever. But I can't go anywhere. All I can do is what she's doing. Stay right here and watch her like she's watching me. It's a very close staring contest. Yes.
ここにいてくれるだけで電脳体の維持に支障はありませんが、でも人間はお腹が空くものでしょ。ごめんなさい。
It's like we're a hamster.
私は自分のことばかりでそんなことにも気づかなくて。どうぞ。栄養たっぷりのリソースです。
Oh boy, chest.
このままじゃ食べられませんね。
I mean, we can't eat a chest. Correct. Have you guys ever had chest for dinner? Alright. That looks like the chicken from Genshin Impact, I'm gonna be honest. That's not Photoshop there either, that's in game.
データの外装を変換しただけでちゃんとしたお料理とは少し異なるものですけれど、美味しくなるように精一杯。
At least she's feeding us this massive chicken. You think that chicken's that big in her hand? That chicken's bigger than us. No way that was that small. Her unexpected kindness throws me off balance, but my observations, including the one of how to escape, are teaching me more about her. The Titan in the cavern, a servant who controls her master, a monster called Altera, who's not quite a heroic spirit, with a smile and the bearing of a goddess. Her guard is completely down. She's still watching me, but not as carefully. I know that because I've been watching her the whole time. Every moment, every word. She doesn't suspect a thing.
Master?
Is it gonna get cold, Altera? Is it? Yeah, I didn't think so. Again, there was no stove involved. You literally turned a chest into a chicken. Name of the episode, by the way, Chest into a Chicken. Or something, probably. Unless it's not. You know me. I'm terrible with names. Even if she's not being cautious, she's still talking to me every chance she gets. So, I haven't had a chance to try messing with the cage. All in all, no matter how much she loves her guard, there's no practical way to break myself out, again, except for those massive holes. After a week of observations, I've learned one thing. I'm out of options, except for those massive holes that I still refuse to go out. But in order to maintain my digital body, I do need to share some of her resources. She served me drinks already this week, and none of them were spiked with viruses as far as I know, so that means... Hakuno downed that chicken. I just want to point out how much chicken that was. There was definitely bones on that chicken too.
1週間も気づかずにごめんなさい。飲み物だけでは感覚が充足できませんよね。人間のことは少しは理解しているつもりだったのですが、あまり身についていません。情報を把握しているはずなのに、つい経験に比重を置いてしまう。
At first, I don't know what she's talking about. Is Altera referring to me specifically, or to humans in general? Strictly speaking, digital bodies don't need to eat food, but wizards still naturally crave the experiences and habits they're used to, like eating and drinking. I thought maybe she meant she wants to learn more about humanity, but apparently she's only talking about me. So then, what kind of experience is she looking for? If she didn't even understand what humans, or if she didn't even understand that humans get hungry, what knowledge or experience does she have? That's a good question, actually. What has she experienced in her past? Also, shout out to my voice cracking there.
あなたたちの視点で言えば戦いでしょうか。私が実体を伴って得た経験はおおむねそこで起こった出来事です。 優勢のための破壊、地上の文明の大半を私は滅ぼしました。私が目にしたあらゆる生命は抗っていました。ですので、食事だとかそういうものを見る機会はほとんどなくて、
Just destruction.
最後までそうでした。力尽きて倒れて崩れ去るその瞬間まで。
Again, with what happened 14,000 years ago, it sounded like some mythical epic. But I don't think she's lying. At least it makes more sense. If she didn't literally destroy the Earth, but rather collapse in the middle of trying. If she had been out of power ever since, that explains how humanity's been able to grow and prosper, not having to worry about her. We've built and maintained civilizations all the way up to the 21st century. Long enough for me to become a magician. I don't know why I said magician there instead of wizard, or mage, the proper term, and to try for the Holy Grail.
地上での私が得た経験はそれだけです。本体としての私自身はずっとここにいました。再び優勢がこの銀河にやってくるまでずっとずっと。
Uh-oh.
だからごめんなさい。不便を感じさせたくはないけど、私はきっとまたご迷惑をおかけすると思います。本当にサイズばかり大きくて、あなたにとっての私はひどく世間知らずに映るのでしょうね。
She's ashamed of her inexperience. Whatever she does, no, she's never had a chance to put it into practice. I don't know if it's my place to call her ignorant, but that aside, I understand what she's trying to say. This kind of understanding doesn't come naturally to her. She doesn't get how humans work at all, not even how they eat or drink. She may look like a human, but since she's been here this whole time, in this cramped room by herself for 14,000 years.
ええ、大半は眠って過ごしていましたし、それにここは安全ですから何も問題なんてありませんでした。今までは。
Man, I would be bored out of my mind. What are these options? You feel safe here? Is any place unsafe for you? You sound like a coward.
はい。私だけでなく誰も傷つかないこと。そんな状況はここにしかありません。なんであれ、私は目覚めました。再び優勢が到来する先触れとして。
Boy, I can't wait to do that mission. Can't wait to have to mess with the Umbral Star.
それまでの間はずっと長い夢を見ていたようなものなのでしょうね。
I don't know how to feel for her. Sleeping here for all that time, and from the look on her face, her dreams weren't always pleasant ones. I start to say something about that, but I keep my mouth shut instead. If I start to pity her, I'll get sidetracked. My first and foremost priority is to get out of this cage. I have to ask her more questions to gather more information. I should ask her more about the way she collapsed back on Earth.
セファールが地上でムクロとなったのは確かです。ですが、それで私が消滅したわけではなくて、セファールの本体はここにいる私です。この私がある限り、セファールは何度でも地上に現れます。必要な条件さえ揃えば、私はまた本物の肉体を得ることが。
One day I too will obtain a real body. Necessary requirements. I wonder if that means taking full control of the moon cell. If so, if I told Altera I'd help her create that body, would she let me out?
え？ありえない話はしないように。そんなことは絶対に起きません。絶対です。何があってもあなたはそうしないはずです。セファールを地上に下ろしたりはしない。あなたは
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, Earth is pretty much gone, so have at it. Just avoid the moon and you're good.
する私とも敵対する。 それにどうあっても結果は同じ。他に方法があるとしても、私はムーンセルを壊す他にないのですから。
Again, she gives me that lonely expression. I thought she wanted to materialize on Earth and or destroy the moon cell just so she could leave this cavern, but apparently that's not the case. So what's Altera's really going for?